Alright, so I thought I was done and I was home, but I forgot I have a Walmart order I gotta go pick up. So I was hoping either somebody else would go pick it up or at least somebody would come with me, but I couldn't persuade anyone, so I brought the dog. Say hi, Rosie. She is the cutest puppy dog ever and so sweet. She sleeps in the covers. She's just a little baby, aren't you? Yes, and she's such a little sweet thing. She just wants to sit in your lap, and she's not like super huge. I don't know how we got like an 18-pound golden retriever, but that's, or golden lab, I don't know. But that's kind of what she seems like. She is smart, but not so smart that she's bad. Like I had a Shih Tzu one time. Oh gosh, bless his soul. God rest his soul, Simon. He was so bad. He was from a puppy mill. But Rosie followed me home one day when I was running. I was on my long run, and it was one of my favorite places to go for my long run. And these 3 dogs started following me. It was her and 2 more. I think they were probably both males and a little bit larger. I think they could have been all litter mates, but she kind of stood apart from them. So they ran with me about 5 miles, I think it was. Come here, lady. Yeah, I need to get her a harness so she doesn't get jerked around in the car. But they followed me, ran home with me, and it was hot too, because I think it was, oh yeah, that would have been for the probably September marathon, Tupelo Marathon with Labor Day weekend. So I'm sure I was training in the heat, and they followed me home, ran home with me, and I put her in the backyard, and I put the other 2 back in my car and drove them back where they came from. But little Rosie stayed with us, and I could just kind of tell from her personality, even just being with them all together, that she was looking at me to say, is it okay if I do this? You know, she was already looking at me as her family, her pack, her leader, whatever you want to say. There was I don't remember if it was a possum or a raccoon or something that was over in the ditch, and she was barking at it. But at the same time, because I would have thought she was quite aggressive. At the same time, though, when I got her home, you know, I knew she needed water and she needed something to eat. She wouldn't take it. I put a bowl of water in front of her, and she was looking at me like, "Are you sure? Is it okay if I take it?" And I kept pushing it towards her. And she kind of, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "It's okay, sweetie. You can have it. I'm saying you can have it." So she came already more in a better place, we'll say, than Simon did. Poor old Simon. Oh my gosh, he was so aggressive. He would, if you touched his food bowl, he would bite you. He bit me many times. And I researched and read about how to help that, how to help those aggressive behaviors. That was in the early to mid 2000s. Cesar Millan, you know, was all over TV, being the alpha male, alpha dog, whatever that show was. And so I was familiar with all of that. You know, I did everything that I thought I could to help him see me as the alpha and that I was the one in charge. But man, he was aggressive. All I can blame that on is him having come from a puppy mill, and I knew it. You know, that the price was a little bit too good, but once we got there, and I said, "Well, can I see the mama and the daddy?" And the people were kind of like, "Yeah." And you could hear it, you could smell it. There had to be at least dozens and dozens of dogs. No telling how many there were. And he must have been, I don't know. He was not, what is it? AKC, CKC. He was CKC certified. but I was hoping that I was getting a dog that would be kind of healthy, that would not bite my arm off, and eventually we think he got Cushing's disease. I've not looked it up, but I bet that's related to his poor genetic background, whatever that may entail. Oh Lordy, I'm so glad they have Walmart pickup here. Oh, it started in the COVID. I'm so glad, because I used to drive to Tupelo, which is like 45 minutes one way, so I could go to Kroger for their pickup. It was totally impractical, but I sure did it.